Welcome, mates, to another exciting episode of Dino Digs Down Under. Last time you caught me, I was revving engines and chasing speed at Phillip Island. But today, I've swapped turbochargers for ancient treasures, and we're exploring one of Australia's most incredible dinosaur hotspots, the Australian Fossil and Mineral Museum located in Bathurst. Now, Bathurst is a charming town about 200 kilometers, or a 3-hour drive west of Sydney. Famous for its iconic motor racing circuit, it's also home to this world-class museum where the past truly comes alive. Now let me tell you a little more about this incredible place. The Australian Fossil and Mineral Museum officially opened its doors back in July 2004, right here in the heart of Bathurst. And let me tell you, it's got a backstory as fascinating as the treasures inside. The museum houses the internationally renowned Somerville collection, a legacy of Professor Warren Somerville. He spent decades discovering rare fossils and spectacular minerals, from shimmering gemstones to ancient dinosaur remains. From glittering minerals that'll make your jaw drop, to fossils that reveal Earth's history, this museum isn't just a collection. It's a celebration of discovery, curiosity, and the wonders of the prehistoric world. Now here's the plan for today, mates. We're about to meet 3 of Australia's finest prehistoric legends, dinosaurs that roamed this land millions of years ago. But that's not all. Turns out, we've got ourselves an unexpected guest lurking in the museum. Any guesses who it could be? Stick around because this one's going to be a ripper. First up on our adventure, let me introduce you to Australovenator wintonensis. This little ripper lived about 95 million years ago during the early Cretaceous period in sunny Queensland. Fossils of this speedy predator were discovered near the town of Winton, a place I visited myself in a previous episode of Dino Digs Down Under. Winton is famous for its dinosaur history thanks to the Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum. Australovenator was about 2 meters tall at the hip and up to 6 meters long from nose to tail, about the size of a small car. And those claws? They could grow up to 25 centimeters long. That's as big as a ruler. Fast and fierce, Australovenator could sprint like lightning, using its sharp claws to take down its prey. Makes my Lego hands look downright harmless. If this guy had a racing license, I reckon he'd give any GT car a run for its money. Next up is a dino with a story as unique as its name, Muttaburrasaurus langdoni. This herbivore is one of Australia's most iconic dinosaurs, named after the town of Muttaburra in Queensland, where its fossils were first discovered. Now, if you're wondering what makes this guy so special, just check out that snout. Scientists reckon it wasn't just for show. This snout could have helped Muttaburrasaurus make sounds, maybe for communicating or even singing. Imagine a prehistoric didgeridoo, but dino style. Can you picture the Dino Symphony back in the day? Muttaburrasaurus could grow up to 7 meters long, that's longer than most cars, and weigh around 3 tons. Despite its size, it was a peaceful herbivore, happily munching on plants all day. I reckon it'd have been the Outback's friendliest giant. And here's one for the big leagues. Say hello to Diamantinasaurus matildae, one of Australia's most awe-inspiring sauropods. This gentle giant lumbered across the ancient outback about 95 million years ago. And let me tell you, it was huge. Imagine a dinosaur as long as a bus and as heavy as 20 tons. That's like stacking about 10 cars one on top of the other. Check this out. Its leg bone alone was taller than me. Makes me wonder if this fella could have carried a whole Lego city on its back. Peaceful and plant-loving, Diamantinasaurus wandered the land like the ancient outback's friendly giant. With a neck built for reaching the highest trees and a tail that could clear the ground behind it, Diamantinasaurus had everything it needed to thrive in its prehistoric world. Talk about a design built for the ages. All right, mates, we've seen some true blue Aussie legends today. Dinosaurs that ruled the outback millions of years ago. But our adventure doesn't end there. You see, There's one more fossil waiting for us, and it's not exactly what you'd expect to find here in Australia. Any guesses who our mysterious guest might be? I'll give you a hint. It's got bite, it's got brawn, and it's got a reputation that reaches far and wide. Ready to find out? Let's go. Whoa! Crikey! Would you take a look at this? Meet the king of the Cretaceous period, Tyrannosaurus Rex! Now, this guy wasn't an Aussie. He roamed North America about 68 to 66 million years ago. But don't hold that against him. He's traveled across time and space to join us right here in Bathurst, and he's brought his roar-worthy reputation with him. This prehistoric powerhouse stretched up to 12 meters long and stood about 4 meters tall at the hip. That's taller than a double-decker bus. And those teeth? Some could grow as long as a banana. The T-Rex was built for power, with jaws strong enough to crush bone. Top that off with its keen senses and a terrifying roar, and you've got one of history's most formidable predators. From the Aussie outback to the mighty T-Rex, today's adventure has been nothing short of dynamite. But don't wander off just yet. We've got one last surprise before we wrap up this prehistoric journey. Well, what do we have here? Could it be? No way. It's an ancient Lego artifact. A groundbreaking discovery, folks. I think I've just rewritten dino history. Wait, ancient Lego? Who am I kidding? You're not buying this, are you? All right, mates, you caught me. I was just pulling your leg. But hey, wouldn't it make for a fun story? Let's call it my prehistoric prank. All right, mates, so maybe my ancient Lego artifact prank didn't quite land. Guess I'm not much of a dino historian after all. But what I am is someone who's had an absolute blast exploring this amazing museum with you today. When you guys get here, you're in for a real treat. Thinking about grabbing a bite after all that dino discovery? The museum has a cozy little cafe to refuel your tank. Got a family in tow? No worries. Parking is easy, and there are guided tours to keep everyone captivated. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your curiosity and head on over to the Australian Fossil and Mineral Museum in Bathurst to uncover its prehistoric wonders. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because our next adventure is right around the corner.